Hi everyone, it's Holly and welcome to another genre discussion video where we talk about different romance genres, subgenres, those kinds of things. And today I wanted to talk about the rom-com. So this one I almost didn't do, and then I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? No, it stands. So also, if you can hear road noise, sorry, it's pretty nice out today, so I am living for the fresh air in my apartment, and Murphy loves the fresh air as well. I think he would love the fresh air for real if he could go out there in his harness, but he refuses to put it on. He's just left me because he doesn't appreciate my judging tone, I guess. Anyways, back to what this video is actually about, not my cat. But I did still want to talk about the rom-com. Now, the reason I didn't think it necessarily fit here is because it is more often seen and viewed as a film genre than it is a book genre. But I feel like it exists in romance, and I also would love more rom-coms. So, you know, maybe about talking about them, it'll, like, you know, what you want, you just put it into the world. I am gonna do a video at some point talking about like romances I want in like the next couple of months. Again, trying to just put like my desires into the world. So like I said, it's more of a movie genre, but I do see it in books, and I've been seeing it more and more. I think it's becoming more common, and I'm kind of hoping it'll happen more because post-COVID, which I know we're not post-COVID right now, but it'll happen someday, you guys. It'll happen someday. I think that the world will probably trend towards light, fun fiction and entertainment. Escapist TV and books and movies tend to be pretty popular after big, horrible events, like after the 2008 recession, that kind of stuff. So, fingers crossed. So I would generally consider rom-com part of contemporary. That doesn't mean that it can't show up in other genre, like subgenres, like a paranormal or a historical. I would actually love like a historical rom-com. I think it would be fun. But I think you see it a lot in contemporaries, and I'm sure that's because it's strongly influenced by the movies, and the movies are pretty much always contemporary. So a rom-com is a romantic comedy. They're usually chick flicks, but not all chick flicks are rom-coms, you know? But they also can be more like bro movies or bromance movies. I was doing some research, and there was some people who were saying like the movie Hitch is a rom-com, and that's more of like a bro-centered storyline, and Forgetting Sarah Marshall as well. So one of the things that I saw online as like a defining characteristic, because what a lot of people are saying is like a rom-com, and I totally agree with this, it's like porn. You know it when you see it, so it's like hard to define, but like you know it. But it's this idea that the film's primary comedic tension derives from the central romantic relationship. It's not that there's just like a romance with a comedy, it's that those things are really intertwined. So they have a lot of common feelings and tones. They're usually pretty lighthearted, and that's like one of the reasons I love them. They're usually not really serious. They're like, I kind of think of them as like bright and fun and easy to digest. Some examples of like rom-coms in movies, like additional to the ones I already said, in case you're wondering, are things like your classic Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan films, such as one of my favorites, You've Got Mail. I think that's one that's a little more serious, but also super funny and great. Things like 27 Dresses, which is another one that I personally really like. But then let's talk about book rom-coms. So things that I would consider a rom-com in the bookish world. Things like The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, I think is most definitely a rom-com. I love it. I need to reread it, but I have so many other books to read. I think Wallbanger by Alice Clayton as well. Well Met by Jen DeLuca is peak rom-com perfection. It gave me all the same feels I get from watching a good solid rom-com movie. And finally, in a more new adult way, I think Let's Get Textual by Tegan Hunter is definitely that like rom-com style. And it was nice to see a new adult, not like a super angsty book, but something that was a little more light and funny. And of course I will leave some links down below if you want to check out more. And yeah, that was my little short video about the rom-com in the romance genre. And like I said, hopefully there will be more of these because I love this subgenre and I look forward to reading more. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!